These construction tools have been around since the mid-1800s. While their features have improved over the years, they've maintained the same purpose: to crumble rocks and other tough materials so they're easier to transport. There are 5 types of crushers. Jaw. Jaw crushers are one of the most frequently used options. Its moving jaw will clasp onto a material and slowly press it down. Within a few seconds, the item will have been pulverized. Once it is, the fragments are sent through a small sieve situated beneath the jaw. Impact. Also known as a hammer crusher. Impact models use special hammers to destroy the object. As it's chipped at, the small pieces move toward the bottom of the jaw. Then they're tossed back up to the hammer for further destruction. Cone. Cone crushers have a rotating head inside that cracks materials. This option's easy to operate and provides fast results. However, it's only ideal for pieces that are 200 millimeters or less. Gyratory. Gyratory crushers are fastened with a concave bowl that creates a high angle inside it. This allows the pieces to move in various directions so all parts can be ground. Mobile. This type of crusher can be moved. Its body is placed on an undercarriage that has large tracks. Because of this, mobile crushers are ideal for tasks that can't easily transport materials to the crusher. Now, before we continue, be sure to crush the like button and subscribe to E&C to receive more heavy equipment guides. We do appreciate your support. These machines can be broken down into 3 classifications. These categories measure how thick of a material the crusher can safely squash. Primary, 300 to 900 millimeter, jaw, impact, and gyratory crushers. Secondary, 100 to 300 millimeters, impact and cone crushers. Fine, under 5 millimeters, impact, cone, and mobile crushers. When searching for the right crusher, make sure to also look at certain aspects. Horsepower. This indicates how powerful the device is. Closed side setting range. The CSS range shows not only how strong the jaw will be, but how heavy duty the crusher is. Eccentric flow range. The eccentric flow range specifies how much the crusher's mantle moves away from its axis. The higher the eccentric flow range, the more particles that will fall per revolution. Feed opening size. This displays how deep the crusher's cavity is. If you need to move large materials, we'll make sure it has a vast depth. Automation. Automation keeps the crusher in line with its normal specifications. This way you don't have to worry about it being damaged or overworking itself. If the automation technology senses something's amiss, it'll usually activate safety features and immediately shut the device off. Durability. Before you buy a crusher, always check its durability. You'll want to make sure there are liners inside the mantle to protect it from common wear and tear. You might also examine it to see if there are cheek plates that can help increase the lifespan of the machine. We want to hear what your favorite crusher manufacturer is in the comments below. But in the meantime, here's a few we recommend. Eagle Crusher, Metso Minerals and Autotech, Power Screen, Sandvik. You can contact these dealers if you want more information about their products. We also recommend creating a short list of the specifications you need so they can direct you to the right model. Some you'll want to consider for the list are job abrasiveness, material dimensions, the final grain size, and throughput. If you're not comfortable buying a crusher right away, well, you could lease one instead. With the vast amount of crushers available, it can be hard to determine which is best. By keeping this information in mind, you can decide the right model for your project. Stay tuned for more heavy equipment guides. Also, you can view our complete list of guides at eandcmag.com. That's eandcmag.com. Lastly, we want to thank SteelGiantMarket.com. Need to buy or sell used equipment and materials? Trust the Giant.